Hi everyone, welcome to this video on conditional sentences, also known as if clauses. Conditional sentences are used to talk about possible or hypothetical situations and their consequences. By the end of this video, you'll be able to use different types of conditional sentences correctly. So what are conditional sentences? They're sentences that talk about what might happen, what could have happened, or what we wish would happen. They help us express possibilities and hypothetical situations. For example, if it rains, we will cancel the trip. This talks about a possible future event. If I were rich, I would travel the world. This talks about a hypothetical situation. Let's go over the types of conditional sentences. Firstly, we have the zero conditional. It's used for general truths or laws of nature. For example, if you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. Secondly, there's the first conditional, which we use for real and possible situations in the future. For example, if it rains, we will cancel the trip. Thirdly, we have the second conditional for hypothetical or unlikely situations in the present or future. For example, if I were rich, I would travel the world. And lastly, the third conditional, used for hypothetical situations in the past. For example, if I had known, I would have caught you. Let's dive into the zero conditional. It's used to talk about general truths, scientific facts, or things that always happen under certain conditions. For example, if you heat ice, it melts. If it rains, the ground gets wet. These sentences express general truths or natural phenomena. Now, let's look at the first conditional. It's used to talk about real and possible future situations. For example, if she studies, she will pass the exam. If it rains tomorrow, we will stay indoors. These sentences talk about possible events that could happen in the future and their likely outcomes. Moving on to the second conditional, which is used to talk about hypothetical or unlikely situations in the present or future. For example, if I had $1 million, I would buy a mansion. If she knew the answer, she would tell us. These sentences describe situations that are not real or very unlikely to happen. Lastly, we have the third conditional, used to talk about hypothetical situations in the past. For example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. If they had left earlier, they would have caught the train. These sentences talk about past events that didn't happen and their imagined results. Let's practice with a few sentences. Choose the correct verb form. If it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. If I be with you, I would take that job. If he have had enough money, he would have bought a car. If she studied harder, she would pass the exam. Pause the video and see if you can get them right. Now, let's go over the answers. The answer for the first one is rains. The answer for the second one is were. The answer for the third one is had. The answer for the fourth one is studied. To sum up, conditional sentences are essential for talking about possibilities, hypothetical situations, and their consequences. Remember the different types of conditionals and their structures, practice using them, and soon you'll be using conditional sentences with ease. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.